Hello everyone and welcome to another speed build on my channel. I think this is the third one and I am posting this 11 months after my last one, so I'm so sorry about that. Had a lot of life changes recently, but also kind of not recently, so sorry for being gone so long. But thankfully I have a new microphone, so the audio quality should hopefully be loads better than it was before. So yeah, happy about that. Today we are building a smaller modern house inspired by the new Charli XCX album, Brat. I use lots of shades of green here. It's kind of all over the place like aesthetic wise, but I feel like I kind of made it work, hopefully. At least I hope you think so. So it is a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, I don't like modern house, I guess, yeah, just modern house with a side yard and a party room on the side. I envisioned basically this would be like Charli XCX's bachelorette pad, or I don't know. It doesn't have to, specifically be for Charli XCX. It can be for whoever sim you feel like wants to live here. But I definitely inspired it for the sim here to be like, they have a really big interest in DJing, so I made sure to include a DJ mixing station and a DJ playing booth on the rooftop party area. Yes, that's right, this has a party room and a rooftop party area. I feel like the sim here, much like Charli XCX, loves to party, loves to host parties, and yeah, just loves the party scene, I suppose. So this is probably this build honestly wasn't too hard for me to do. It only took me about like 3.5, maybe 4 hours. But I definitely struggled with like figuring out, like going through the Sims 4 catalog, because I didn't use any CC. I don't normally use CC in really any of my builds, mainly because it's just I don't know. I guess I like more people to like access my builds, especially if they play on console. But also it's such a hassle sometimes going like shopping for CC. But honestly, I feel like it probably would have done me justice here, because it is the Sims 4 catalog isn't very bratty. But I feel like they added a few things from the Love Struck pack that really helped here. I also use the Party Essentials kit quite often, because I feel like the sim, like I said, the sim who lives here parties a lot, and I feel like they host a lot of parties, and that kit honestly like changed the trajectory of this whole build. You can see I use the like backsplash, or I honestly don't know what it's called, but I only use it for like different types of backsplashes, but that came with the Party Essentials kit and I loved that in there. I initially was going to use the new tile that we got from the Love Struck pack, but I feel like it was just too, it literally looked like the inside of a pool, so I wasn't going to do that. You can see here I'm using the new lip love seat that we also got with the Love Struck pack. I feel like that's just so bratty, like it fits this build like perfectly. I use the TV stand and TV that we got from what is that, Tiny Living, the Tiny Living stuff pack, which I feel, unfortunately, I don't think this house would classify as a tiny home. I feel like maybe if you remove like the rooftop area, then maybe, but I didn't like bother with the tile counter. I just went ahead and went for it. But I also am building this in Henford on Bagley, which is like the UK inspired world in The Sims 4. Also like a nod to Charli XCX being from the UK. I feel like this build totally does not match this neighborhood at all, like at all. But I don't know, I really liked it, just like it's standing out. I feel like that brought something very bratty to this build. But here I am decorating the bedroom at least. I'm trying to, I had to raise the platforms because this is on multiple different platforms. I had to raise the platform in the kitchen so I could get the bed and nightstands up against the wall like I wanted them to. I ended up raising it back down, but that was just very annoying to deal with, and I didn't feel like pulling out the tool mod for that, because I know that I knew I was gonna place stuff like clutter on the nightstand, and that would have just been too much of a hassle. So here I am changing up the lights a little bit. I ended up up changing. I struggled with this like bedroom specifically because I feel like it could have gone many different ways. I ended up just going with like the bed also like bothered me. Like I'm not even sure if I'm 100% on this bed that I chose, but we didn't have like a lot of like lime green or just like that shade of green that's on the album cover. We don't really have like a lot of like that shade of green really that much like anywhere in the Sims 4. It was a struggle. Like this dresser that I had was kind of a godsend because it fits perfectly with that shade of green, but this bed very not much so. I tried to like change like the lights in the room to like kind of keep it that shade of green, but honestly I feel like I just made a tiny bit worse, but I just went along with it. I cluttered up the room quite a bit. I feel like this brat is always on the go. They're always doing like DJ sessions, they're always partying, so they don't really have a lot of time to clean their room, but I did give them like a pretty nice setup in there. Also that that mirror that is on the wall next to the door, not the heart one, but the one with all the stickers on it, that one actually does not work when I play tested it. I did play test this build. Everything works literally except for that mirror, but I did place that heart mirror that's next to the door. That one works, so you can use that if you want to practice your speech or I don't know, freshen up, get flirty, whatever your sim desires like doing. But here I changed the accent wall to a brick, which I felt really brought out like the griminess and a little bit like dark side of being a brat. I put all these vinyls up on the wall from the high school years pack. I feel like that really just like that really sent me like into like such a happiness about this build, because I don't know, I just really like that idea of just like all the vinyls up against the wall above your bed, especially like for a DJ sim. Like I feel like that was just perfect. And then I also found this like dog cat statue. I don't really know if that's a dog or a cat, but we got it from the Love Struck pack, and the shade that it came in also matched the vibe of brat like perfectly to me, so I was really excited about that. Here I am cluttering up the kitchen a little bit more. I kind of forgot about it because it's such a small space and I wasn't really excited to decorate it, but I ended up decorating this area like above the fireplace microwave really nicely, and I feel like I really liked how that came out. But yeah, this kitchen is kind of awkward shape. There's a bar in there though if you want to get your mixology skill on, but I feel like that was also like essential for someone who hosts parties. Like you kind of need a bar. Here I am finally decorating the party room. I used a lot of party essentials kit in here. I used the streamers, the balloons, they all came in like a perfect shade of green, so I really love that. I also used the Modern Lux kit curtains. I just like the like elegance of them, I guess. Like you can have fun at parties and also be elegant, but I don't know, I just really like how they look in here. Initially I was gonna go for this like animal print vibe, but I wasn't really feeling it, so I eventually just went with this I don't really know what type of material that is, but we got it from the Get to Work expansion pack, and I just like created my own custom flooring using the different swatches of green and black, and I really liked how that looked. And now we are doing, I guess, a little bit of the exterior. I'm adding a ladder to the roof because we definitely need, I realized that there just wasn't enough space to party, so we definitely needed like more space, and I feel like that was perfect on the roof. It's a little bit reckless, a little bit bratty, and I just really liked how this turned out. Initially I was going to use these lights from the little campers kit, but I switched them out for the toddlers stuff pack lights. I feel like they just, I don't know, fit the place better. I always forget about them too. They're so pretty, but I forget to use them quite often. But here I am. I guess I'm doing the bathroom now, and I did not post any pictures of I did not take any screenshots of the bathroom, so I'm super sorry about that. But it's a basic bathroom. I use like mainly black plumbing appliances in here. I feel like that made it look a little bit like that fit into like the darker side of a brat, like I was saying earlier. But it's pretty simple, nothing too crazy. The like craziest thing I used in here was those lights that we got from the Party Essentials kit. That kit saved me this build. It really like elevated this to like a more like chaotic but also like fun place to party. I don't know, this build was like kind of a challenge for me because I've never really done something like this in this style. Like I built modern houses similar to this style before, but I've never like done it for like a specific like career centered sim like a DJ. But it was fun, and I was listening to Brat throughout the entirety of building this. I took slight breaks to watch Love Island, which I am so behind on. I just saw the mess on Twitter and I was like, okay, maybe I should tune in, and you guys were not lying. The show is it's chaotic, but it's so entertaining and so good, like for a reality TV show. But anyway, enough about Love Island. Back to what I'm building now. Now I am adjusting these, like, I think those are like windows, but I used them in place of like railings on the rooftop because I think I saw Miss Griffey do it on one of her builds, and she credited someone. I totally forgot who she credited, so I'm so sorry to that person. But I saw her do that, and that also inspired me to do it here. And then I ended up changing the roof, the wall trim on them to the Get Famous ones, and I feel like that just made it look like that brought the modernness back out from like the rusticness of those fence posts. But I really enjoyed that. That just like makes the place even a little bit more unique, you know. So here I am adding some terrain paint, doing some landscaping. I feel like the yard was very unkept, so I tried to you know, give it a lot of grass, make it seem like this person has other things to do, but I also kept it like kind of cute, you know. It looks, I feel like the landscaping is still pretty nice here, even if it is a little bit more unkept. But here I am doing like a little bit more landscaping. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for this like outdoor patio area. I ended up just doing like the basic grill and seating area. I didn't want to do too much down here. I figured I'd leave that for the rooftop area. We had like quite a bit up there. There's like a hot tub, areas to dance, ping pong table, and then of course the DJ playing station, and also a telescope too, just as a added bonus, I guess. But yeah, I struggled picking the seating area. I eventually used this one from the Riviera Retreat kit that we got, I think a few months ago, one or two. I felt like that was a nice, but I couldn't find one in a nice shade of green. But also I felt like maybe that was like for the best, because this exterior has quite a lot of green and the black helps balance it out a little bit, so I feel like that worked out pretty nice. Here I am adding those balloons from the Party Essentials kit and trying to figure out what I want to do with this like awkward hallway space in the kitchen. I ended up adding the dry erase board from the, what is it called, Discover University pack, but I also saw this shelf from the For Rent pack that I just brought out, and I really like that, and I wanted to use them both, but there just wasn't enough space, so I ended up deleting that and just getting some simple aprons up in there. But yeah, I am adjusting that mirror again, and then also adding some more activities up here. I made sure to add also like confetti that we also got from the Party Essentials kit, since I feel like this sim does a lot of parties and they probably don't have time to clean it up. But we are nearing the end of this build now. This build is available for download now. My gallery ID is JKNYT. So if you feel inclined to download this, hopefully you enjoy it. But we are wrapping this up now, and I am so happy that you watched all the way to the end. Thank you so much, and I will catch you guys in the next speed build. Thank you.